Hey y'all, y'all know what I'm going to do. I be trying not to drink so much coffee. Hola, hola. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, depending on where you are. Hello, everybody. Hola, hola. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Hey. Oh, look at this. I ripped my dress. I don't care. This is a house dress. I done had it forever and I ripped it today. I said, well, about 14 years. What is this? 25, 13 years is a long time to have one dress. So, expect some wear and tear after 13 years. Hey, y'all. Ooh, how y'all doing this afternoon? What y'all eat? Did you watch some cartoons? Did you color? Did you do something to de-stress? Unwind? Anything? I'm going to today. I'm going to make some soup base, and then I'm going to color, and I might play my game because I haven't played it in forever. So I'm gonna play my game today, maybe. I don't know. Just do some stuff to not think about craziness. Y'all hear my stomach? You at work? Well, I hope you have an amazing day. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. We're gonna do a little bit of reading if y'all open to it. And then, and then. Sleep, my stomach is killing me. Womanly issues. You didn't make, avocado stuff? That stuff work. Queen got some stuff that work too. Fixing to go to work. Okay. Just talking, just waking up my first cup of coffee. Ooh, plan on dehydrating chicken today. Right. Yeah, we already knew, Sherry. Yeah. Yeah, we already knew. All right. Okay. Ooh, this old lady feeling right now. You heard me. This old lady feeling. But I'm happy that you all are getting your stuff together and taking this time to do wise things. I read a little about Samuel Adams before I got on here, though. Okay. Okay. Well, pretty cool. My thing is this, right? I'm about to do some stuff that make me happy. I haven't colored in forever for real. You know what I mean? I got all these puzzles and stuff, and I just want to unwind because the media will have you like, you know, get more supplies. That chicken you showed in lantern supplies. Okay, good job. Um, I'm grateful God warned us, but I want today to be about just things that are not frantic. Can we do that? I don't want to be frantic. I've been frantic, I feel like, for about 7 years now. And today I just don't want to be frantic. Today I don't want to talk about all the mess that's on the news. I don't want to talk about it because we've been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And it's not that we don't know what's happening. God told us it was going to happen. But Some people don't care. Like, I know people that start drama so people can talk about them. You hear what I'm saying? Some people, they don't care if it's negative or positive, they just want the attention. And I feel like the Queen of Hearts is that kind of person. Your name ain't about to come out my mouth every day. Them is the worst type of people, right? And I think the Queen of Hearts is one of them. And so I just wonder what happens if people stop talking about her. The only reason that the things that are being put into place are being put into place is because exactly what I told y'all a few years ago. When people feel like they're not important, they're the loudest person in the room because they want some attention. Is that not what we've talked about here when the people come in here talking crazy? And I said, who don't listen to you? Who don't make you feel like you a part of? And if you look at what is being done, it's because he never felt included anywhere except for one space. And so because he wasn't, he's the ultimate mean girl. No? Is he not the ultimate mean girl? I wasn't invited and nobody cares about the parties that I'm throwing, so nobody can have a party. I'm not being celebrated, so I'm not going to let anybody be celebrated. They didn't let me come to their cookout, so I don't want them even having a cookout. He's the ultimate Karen. Because I wasn't invited to your party, I'm going to throw you a party and not invite nobody. That part. This is what we are dealing with. So if you want to make yourself important, you do a lot of dumb stuff so people will talk about you. I'm not going to do it. I will not be doing that. You said Maleficent, this part. So, yeah, no. We know some things that's going to happen. It ain't news to us. We already knew. God told us last year, don't worry about them birds in the sky. If you can drive, drive. Be cautious. It's a lot of stuff he put bugs in our ear about, and we just gonna move on with it. We already know it's gonna show up on the TV because he already gave us the script, did he not? Hey, did he not give us the script? Didn't we talk about all this being scripted? And you had saw the latest commercial with the cameras flying like birds. We talked about it. I talked about this tree outside my house and people called me crazy. I said, well, and then right after that we found out that a whole bunch of trees was what? Towers with cameras on them. I mean, y'all think they was blocking my videos for nothing? No, it was a reason. It was a reason. I told you. So, with that, I hope you do some relaxing stuff today. Whatever that is. I don't care if it's just rub your feet together under your favorite blanket and let a TV show watch you. Now, don't get stuck in that space. But do something that soothes you today. Not no funny stuff if you're not married. Y'all know what I mean. Like, if sitting on the porch, people watching, or knitting, or whatever brings that calm to you, I need you to use some of that medicine today. You've been outside? Okay. Okay. Whatever brings you just 30, 40 minutes of just, let's do that. Okay? We've worried about this time is here now. Now we can, I'm not going to say relax, but you can take breaks. Hey, I'm hooking the DVD player up today. Right. Self-pampering, right? And even if it's just stop to breathe. Sit for 10 minutes And don't think about the end of the world. Don't think about the food shortage. Don't think about what's being said on the news. Don't take in no information. Just be quiet and see if God has something to tell you. I will say this, and I'm gonna say it in a way that y'all know I know y'all understand. I had a dream about antimony, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I do want to say that, okay? And for you that know, you know. So with that, moving on, I want you to do something that calms your spirit today. I want you to do something. Just sit and listen to God for just a little bit. It's a lot of voices. It's a lot of chatter and this and that and news flashes and articles and all of that. Block that out for a minute and try to listen and see what he got to say. So if coloring or listening to music, laying in the bed, just put your headphones on. Don't ignore the kids too much, but if you can do that just to get that few minutes, I don't know if you've taken a bath. I know y'all shower, but if you haven't been able to take a bath, maybe ask husband or wife. Oh, thank you. You know what, Leisha? I'm about to tell you something. How long you been here, Leisha? I'm about to. Y'all gonna stay on my business? Oh, how long you been here? Before I say this, cause I know you probably don't know, but I want to see something. That. That's funny. I ain't putting you on the spot. I'm about to prove a point, and some people here they know. I just want to know how long you been a part of WOIU. You ain't gonna tell me now. Well, I'ma just. I don't know how long you been here, but I'ma just say so. The other day, well, last week, 2 or 3 different times I talked to my friend. Do y'all know he went to sleep on me? I said I am not your sleep aid, but a lot of people go to sleep on me. Over 2 years, okay. So did you know that people come to my house and go to sleep? They go to sleep on me on the phone. They go to sleep on me at my house. They just go to sleep. When I used to be in the hood at my homeboy house, I said, why when these people be over here, you put your wallet up, you put everything got to be packed away. But when I'm over here, everything just free because I trust you. I said, yeah, you come over my house and go to sleep. I ain't never seen you sleep in none of your little chicks' house or nothing. He said, yeah, I don't trust them. I said, oh, that's why you come over here and you can sleep. I said, well, why go to places where if you fall asleep, you don't feel like you'll be safe? Well, because you just got to go where you got to go. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't go nowhere where I can't sleep. I've fallen asleep a few times listening to you. Yeah, I don't go nowhere where I can't go to sleep. And if I try to sleep at your house and I'm tossing and turning, like, I don't care if it's the couch, baby, I will get up and go home. Facts, very relaxing. Listen, if I can't sleep here and I try, I gotta go home. I'm gonna be here with you. I I don't like sleeping in places that I don't know. I can't. I will get up and go sleep in my car. I do not care. If the vibe ain't right, I ain't saying good night. You hear me? Not in this place. So I wanted to. That's what I'm missing. My other iPad. Okay, I'll be right back. I knew it was something. I brought my phone and not the iPad. Give me 1 second. even charged. Did I? Because I just went to, what we got on here? What? 100%. I'm doing good. It's already on 100%. Thank you, Dad. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to read a little bit if y'all want to. If y'all open to it. And it ain't nothing all crazy. We going to get into that. And then I want y'all to relax. Because I want to relax too. I want to just detoxify my brain from all of the information. Listen. What y'all talking? What I miss? I ain't even about to be nosy. I'm going to just mind my business. I'm going to mind my business. You too tall for what? Now I'm being nosy. What y'all talking about? You cried in a car? What y'all talking about? Look at me. Let me mind my business. I done came in like, what's going on? Oh, sleeping in a car. Got it. Girl. You got to push the seat all the way back and... Oh, this morning when you were in your journal. Girl, is you... Amen. Not in the back. You got to sleep in the front. You can push the seat all the way back. Or like... Well, I don't know what kind of car you got. But, baby, I will go to sleep in the car in a minute. In a minute. In a minute. I'm trying to tell you. Before I be at a crazy person house, no. All right. Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready? Yep. Okay. I need you to go to 1 Timothy 4, please. 1 Timothy 4. Tell me when y'all over there. Just say here, please. Okay. Ooh, I just had a flashback of when God used to make me walk back and forth in my freaking living room, holding my tablet or computer, practicing teaching to people, and here I am. Everything is for a reason. Here we go. The Spirit clearly says that in the latter times, some will abandon the faith and follow deceiving spirits and things taught by demons. Such teachings come through hypocritical liars whose consciences have been seared as with a hot iron. They forbid people to marry and order them to abstain from certain foods, which God created to be received with thanksgiving by those who believe and who know the truth. For everything God created is good, and nothing is to be rejected if it is received with thanksgiving, because it is consecrated by the word of God and prayer. If you point these things out to the brothers and sisters, you will be a good minister of Christ Jesus, nourished on the truths of the faith and of the good teaching that you have followed, having nothing to do with godless myths or old wives' tales. Rather, train yourself to be godly. For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and the life to come. This is a trustworthy saying that deserves full acceptance. That is why we labor and strive, because we have put our hope in the living God, who is the Savior of all people. Keyword all, especially of those who believe. Command and teach these things. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. Until I come, devote yourself to the public reading of the Scripture, to preaching and to teaching. Do not neglect your gift, which was given you through prophecy when the body of elders laid their hands on you. Be diligent in these matters. Give yourself wholly to them, so that everyone may see your progress. Watch your life and doctrine closely. Persevere in them, because if you do, you will save both yourself and your hearers. How many of you have older family members that wouldn't listen to you when you was trying to tell them, one, about what you were learning, and they told you they've been saved a lot longer than you, and two, they don't have to worry about nothing, and they older than you, so they understand. You might be younger than them, but you tried to tell them and they didn't hear. How many people around you have spoke to you about your change since you've been here at WOIU? How many people have noticed? It could be a person at the grocery store that was always used to seeing you mad or whatever. How many people have told you that you're different, that you move different, that you talk different? All of them? Interesting. More than a few. They won't listen. It's okay. Anybody else? You've been told that you changed? Could be a spouse, could be your kids. Maybe they say you a better grandma or better mom or more understanding or not so angry all the time or not so short or we can't believe you, whatever. A lot. Okay. Definitely my kids notice first. Come on, Pumpkin. A few of them. A lot. Okay. Okay. So just because you're younger or just because whatever, you ain't been in church a long time or whatever, people watched how God changed your life. Yes, but they still stuck in the past. It's okay. We're not worried about them. We just want to know if they noticed. If people around you have noticed your change since you devoted yourself to really understanding the spirit, learning how to walk in love and kindness, think about your other people. Like, my kids see a change in me. Okay. Interesting. When you started to line up with the Bible and not all these strict rules, but just understanding simple things about life, you got closer to God. When you stopped listening to tradition and organizational rules about how you are supposed to conduct yourself, and you just went to the Word of God that has been given since the beginning of time. I'm a homebody, but my kids sure do. Interesting. I actually listen to younger people because those that won't listen to me. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I'm just saying. Once you started to not follow church rules, but you started to follow God's rules, your life changed so much that other people noticed it, and even if they don't tell you, whatever it is that they pointed out to you that they noticed the change, they'll start to look within themselves. And it could be 5 or 10 years from now, you didn't change overnight. But whatever a person points out that is changed, instantly they start to think about themselves and how they conduct themselves in that way. Subconsciously, whatever, they start to think about it because they notice the change in you. Sometimes when you change, it makes people uncomfortable because then they have to do better. So when you get on the phone with a person and you're not giving in to their messiness and girl and this and that, and you're just silent, it makes them uncomfortable because they know you changed. If they know you used to step out or do whatever you used to do, and you be like, nah, I'm not messing with that. Oh, what's wrong with you? I changed. Well, what made you change? God, there you go with that Christian stuff. Well, actually, my life is better since I let go of this or let go of that. My kids and I are talking about God. Come on. Yeah. It's a real thing. Now when people ask you, you know, what made you get all this stuff or what made you look into that? God was warning us. They ask me what's wrong all night long if I'm with them. Interesting. Tell them, God warned us. He's been warning the world. Because that's who warned you. Good morning. You heard me. But through your faith, your life changed. Through your faith, you have inspired others to go looking. Through your faith, you warned people. Through your faith, you blossomed into a safe space for other people. Whereas people couldn't tell you their business before, now people trust you with their business. You've become a safe space. You've become an encourager. You've become a person that wants to affect every single person that you come into contact with positively. Whereas before you might not have cared about your actions and how your attitude affected your household or your workspace. Excuse me. Now you think about the things before you say them. Self-control is an amazing thing, but it also gets you closer to God. You don't want nobody around you that don't know how to conduct themselves. Don't understand the spaces you about to take them in, and they think that the way you act at home is the way you act everywhere. You won't do that. But we ask God to do that for us. I ain't gonna change, but I still want to this and I still want to get all the benefits. Absolutely not. But when you changed, did the benefits start to come of being an obedient kid? You didn't have to work as hard. You didn't have to wait as long. You didn't have to, like, it's like the kid that always do their chores. They gonna get they allowance and maybe a little extra at the end of the week because they didn't have to never be told to do they, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that the other one isn't going to get it, but they might not get the extra bonus because it was a fight to get them to do their chores and they had to be reminded every day. But as soon as payday come, now they up before the person that actually did what they were supposed to do, wanting something or wanting to get ready or wanting to go do whatever, but you haven't done anything. You've been told all day. But you guys turn from those kind of people to God, if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. And then he rewards you. God, if you want me to do it, I'll do it. You do it. And then he rewards you. And he's been rewarding you even before that. But you see that when you try to be obedient to what he's asking you to do, and it ain't no big confession to everybody else, when it's just learning one day at a time, what is it that you want me to do? Somewhere your life just gets more peaceful. Somewhere you become an inspiration to others to be kind, to be gracious, to think about your fellow man, like, and then you just have more peace. You don't even look for trouble, look for excitement in ways that you know is gonna hurt nobody or make a person feel bad. You be the voice to stand out in the crowd. Now, no matter what nobody else or everybody else is saying, you're gonna speak up for the person that everybody else then kick down or is jumping on. You might be the person to protect them. And in a lot of ways, that's walking in Jesus' footsteps. Because Jesus cared about the people that the mob was ganging up on, did he not? Maybe because he knew it was going to be him at the end of it. He did. Jesus stood up for the unmentionables. And there might come a time when you're going to be put in that situation to do so. You never know. We don't know where we about to be. Not in a crazy form, but you making a sacrifice to be a better person has put you in a position to be leaders in a lot of different areas in this time. There's a lot of people that haven't ever thought about strategy. There's a lot of people that didn't think. We just talked to Jamila yesterday, and she said, she was house sitting, and the people had a flashlight and batteries. You hear me? What do you think is going to happen in the next couple weeks if things get crazy? Who do you think people are going to be calling? Thank you. Who y'all think they about to be calling? Because people are waking up. The wisdom about staying calm, having faith no matter what nobody say, past deadlines, trusting God. Oh yeah, it's about to be real valuable too. Very. You might have to be the person that keeps every single person calm at your job. You might be the person that stands in front of somebody that some people are berating. I don't know. But are you willing to put yourself in a place to protect somebody else because of what you know? And what God is asking us to do. And I'm not saying die for nobody. I'm not saying that. But will you be the person when you at work and everybody is attacking a person to be like, hey, what did y'all think about this? Speak, but, of course, pray. But it could be a lot of things going on around us. You might be in a McDonald's. You might be at the restaurant. Are you just going to sit there and video record? Or are you going to say, hey, that's not right? I'm not talking about no way heated, crazy stuff, but you'll know. Circa, I talked to my cousin for hours yesterday, and she said, "Why can't I just buy from you?" I said, "No, you gotta go to the store for yourself." She don't believe we in the end times. Been in church 15 years plus. You do know that's what class was about last night, right? Did you know? That's literally the scripture we read last night. Did you know that? Was you in here? I just said that because you said who they gonna be calling. No, I know. But do you realize that's exactly what we read last night? The 5 wise was like, sell us some of your oil. They was like, no, go buy your own. So y'all, basically while we was having a class, you was having a conversation. If that ain't pop up off the page. You said I mentioned McDonald's and the ad popped up on your phone? Yeah. That's spooky. It is. I don't know. That's why I said I'm about to relax today. You didn't get a notification. You already know they're not doing that. I want to relax. And what I mean by relax, I'm still going to be doing stuff. But I don't want to talk about the crazy. Does anybody else feel like that? Rika? Anybody? Jamila? She Not Me? Anybody? Anybody feel, Miss Rose, y'all feel like you don't want to talk about the crazy? Just one day without talking about the crazy. I just want a relaxing day as well. Kind of staying offline just to rejuvenate. Right. 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 So I'm not alone in that. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna watch some movies today. Maybe Game of Thrones. I don't know. I found all those DVDs so I can put them in my game system. I did journal about 2 a.m. when I finished the rewatch and said the same thing. Yeah, I don't wanna do a whole bunch. I mean, I got stuff I gotta do around the house, and that'll be relaxing to put all these costumes and things back and put everything back where it goes. Just chill today. Need a break going to color and make, right? I kind of want to try to start my sourdough starter too. The past few days been cleaning and decluttering. Yeah. 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 I hope I didn't break that damn thing. Well, damn. I think I might have broke my sour glass starter jar. Putting it up. Oh, Lord. I think I did. Good. See? Yeah. That's what I'm about to go do. Oh, why did they throw that box in the trash? Dang it. Girl. Moving too fast. See? So, First Timothy 4 is what we read, and it's just, to me, it's refreshing. It's gonna be a lot of people talking about a lot of crazy stuff. People gonna lead the faith, but God gave us the truth. So crazy you mentioned sourdough. That's one thing she told me to try to master so she can have some. Wow. You said I don't want to talk about it, but stuff keeps happening. Yeah, you said a plane crash not far from where I live last night, too close to home. Yes, yeah, it's happening everywhere. I'm just sick of giving my energy to that stuff. That's where I'm at, Jen. You hear me? So that's what I'm on. Yeah, I want to do some other stuff today. I don't want to talk about the news or because it's a lot, you know, and it's a lot, and it's been a lot every day for however many days that this Negro been in. Well, he ain't a Negro, but y'all know, been around. It's just too much. Hey, and I don't want to give him no more energy. So, how y'all doing up there? We taking a relaxed day, Queen. We just baking bread or yeah, yeah. So we gon' so far so good. Good job. Good job. You know y'all came to my mind this morning. I just told my son I was going to make some bread today. He laughed at me. Yeah, I'm going to because I don't have it, and I'm not buying none from the store because it don't sit right with me. I be trying to eat it and I just can't. So I'm gonna make me some bread, just a little loaf or two, and put one in the freezer. I just want to do some other stuff, you know. I don't know. Just not be crazy and talking about all the craziness that's on the news. I don't want to put on something, an older movie or something, you know. I went through all those DVDs. Still have to find me something to put them in. I'm gonna find one of these cute boxes I got or something. But I might watch some. I found movies I forgot I even had. So starting a pot of stew, right? Let's just not. Let's detox from the craziness. Yeah, yeah. Let's detox from all the craziness. I don't wanna. I don't want to talk about it. And like I said, he's a mean girl, and so he want to keep his name in everybody's mouth. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to say his name every day. That gives him energy, and I'm not giving him no more. So I just blessed around with the perimeter of my house, and now I'm about to start some chicken jerky. That part, sis. Yeah, yes. Come on. You know we got things to do. Can't always be worried about the opposition. We got to make sure we okay at home and mentally strong and all of those things, you know? Laugh. Take some time to laugh, crack up, whatever. I don't know. Eat some toast with some butter on it. That's one of my favorite things to do. Bread and butter. And my mama used to cook that or make that and put it on. Well, she would put the white bread on the table and then leave the butter out on Sunday. So when we got ready to eat, it was, and then you just smooth it on there. Y'all like butter bread? It's so good. Just everything room temperature. The bread ain't toasted or nothing. It's amazing with food. Amazing. I got some bread from 2 months ago that ain't spoiled right. That's why I won't be eating no more. I thought you said tofu and butter for a minute. I had to stop. Don't cuss at me. Chicken jerky. I'm doing chicken today, but didn't think about jerky. You just be wanting me to talk crazy to you. No. Mm-mm. Fresh bread, cinnamon, and sugar. Yeah, I kind of want to. My chunky self, I need. No, I kind of want to make them garlic and herb cinnamon rolls. I've been thinking about that too. But I said, you don't need to do that because you'll be in 8 of well, ain't gonna freeze none or nothing. They'll be in there, and I eat one now and later and tomorrow because it ain't nobody for me to share none with. I've been trying not to make them, but I'm gonna make them. I am. I already got the recipe and everything. I'm gonna make those. A good Nate nephew. I'm talking about I be and ate all of them. So I've been looking at the recipe. I'm like, Circa, don't do it. Shh. I'm going to. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Oh, that's easy. It ain't nothing but honey and whipped butter, girl. That's it. Whip your butter with your beater and then add the honey in. Honey butter. That's it. Whipped honey butter. That's all it is. And I don't even know if they really use butter. They might be using margarine. Bread and butter used to get us through back in the day. Girl, I used to love it. Sometimes me and my cousin, we still talk about it. Sometimes she make it. Sometimes I put a little butter, I let it get soft. But I gotta make me some bread first because I'm not eating that crap they trying to give us. Spoiling yourself. You said I'm spoiling yourself today. That part. Yeah. So don't worry about it. I might come back on later. Maybe not. We shall see. But I don't want to talk about the tragedy. I don't want to talk about nothing this man is doing and the crazy people. I don't want to talk about it. I'm about to maybe put on me a murder mystery and just get moving in the house. I do want to try to make my starter. I hope I didn't break my dang thing. I'm going to be so mad if I did that. Because when I get the moving boxes, I don't be checking. I'll just be, I hope I didn't do that. Yeah. Yeah. All of that. So, I love y'all. Plus, I got to make my soup mix. And, is y'all making y'all soup mixes? You said you're making cabbage soup. Okay. Are you all, you need to have a lot of soup mix, family. You hear me? Because it can always turn into some kind of pot pie. Y'all hear me? As much soup mix as you can find. I mean, not find, but make. And just make the base of it. Just make the base of it. You ain't got to be putting all the vegetables in there. You can still do your vegetables separate. But y'all need to be making as much soup base as you can. I'm getting some mixed vegetables first. Yeah, but you don't have to make the soup base. You don't have to put the vegetables in there. Okay. Okay, you don't have to put the vegetables in there. You just need to make the soup base. You can keep your vegetables separate, and when it's cooking, throw in what you want. Yeah, don't wait for the vegetables. No, keep doing your vegetables, whatever. You want to have a lot of that soup base, whatever you're gonna make. If you're gonna make stew base, I know they have. You know how they have the chicken seasoning, like the chicken bouillon or whatever. They have a tomato chicken too. It's on TikTok. If you still on TikTok, you can just type in cream of everything soup in the bar, and it'll come right up. It's several videos of it. Yep, several videos. But they have a tomato and chicken soup base, not soup base, but chicken bouillon. And so if you're going to be making stews or whatever, that might be something you'll look into for that. If you're going to make like a red soup, they also have dehydrated, you said, yep, it's good. Okay. Yes, I had some of that a few weeks back. It's really good. Okay. I'm not, maybe I'll just, oh, they said it's on YouTube too, Pumpkin. It's on YouTube too, they said. If you can't get into TikTok. So with that, make as much soup base as you can, because that can always be turned into a casserole base, a pot pie base, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But if you have that and you already have it together, then you can move the vegetables or meat or whatever you're going to add to of choice at the time. But if you have a ton of that soup base, it can be made into a lot of stuff. Because if you're making bread, you can make soup bowls. You know what I'm saying? Or miniature soup bowls for the kids or whatever else it is. Get that out. You can toast that bread and let them eat, whatever. So I'm just thinking about stuff that's going to be filling, but it might not have a lot of components to it. Because if things get scarce, you want to be able to fill everybody up. Bread and soup, bread and casserole, and it might not be a lot of meat, but if you do what you need to do now, there can still be sustenance for everybody in your house. You know? And soup is how a lot of them people made it back in the day. Soups on the stove was for a reason. Because that was, you had to throw everything in there together. One pot meals, it was not new. That's how it started. So, I know a lot of, what you call them, food banks give out powdered milk. Keep all of it. Because that's the base of your cream soup mix. Get you some cornstarch. They have other things if y'all, whatever. But cornstarch, powdered milk, and then a few seasonings. There's your base soup mix. And you can spice it up or make a spicy chicken cream, whatever. However you're going to do it. Oh, excuse me. But definitely get as much of that as you can. Nut butters are filling with bread and sliced with fruits. Thank you, Auntie. Nut butters as well. Yeah. You said I'm staring at the kitchen now, right? So, I'm just thinking of things that, if food gets scarce, God forbid that it does, but if it does, because we believe that it will, these things can be vital in the next couple months, next year, 2 years. Okay? Soup is better than nothing. You get your vegetables, throw them in the pot, throw you some dried meat or whatever you got in the pot, and boom, you good to go. Right? Auntie Judy, yes, thank you. Want to make some almond butter. Okay? I love y'all. So let's get working. But not working. Relax working. Whatever, your chores. We on our homestead and stuff today. Okay? Y'all hear me? Yep. You can make your chicken broth. Yep. Okay? I love y'all too. I'm proud of y'all. And I just want y'all to know that. I'll probably see y'all later. We'll see how this go. I don't know. I just don't want to be so much online today. See y'all later.